Welcome back. After coming up just 1 point shy of winning a third straight provincial championship last year, the Lethbridge Orcas are hunting for redemption this weekend. As Matt explains, if they return to the winner's circle this year, it will be in front of a man who completely changed the perception of Orcas swimming.
In 2007, the Lethbridge Orcas were in a state of disarray. After a disappointing season, the club struggled to a 21st place finish at provincials.
Before you go, we'll check in the tactics.
Enter Kent Aitchison. A young, fresh face took over the program in 2008, and it paid immediate dividends. The Orcas finished 7th in provincials the next year before the unthinkable happened. They won back-to-back Alberta titles. The races were won by the swimmers, but they'll never forget who got them there.
The time he puts in so much effort, and he organizes the swim camp and spends lots of time uploading our races to YouTube so we can watch them there, and he's just always willing to help us do better.
He even arranges extra practices where he doesn't even get paid, so that's really says a lot about his commitment. So it's hard for us not to be as committed as our coach.
That was good.
But this might be the last year the Orcas swim beside their beloved coach. This may be Aitchison's last summer with the club. He hopes his leaving gives the team a sentimental push.
I'm guilting them a little bit, maybe. This is probably my last meet with the club ever. I'm moving away, and I've been with the club for about 8 years and know a lot of these kids really well.
If it's a last hurrah, Aitchison gets to go to provincials with a great team. The plucky squad is ranked 2nd in the province heading into the big event. The Orcas have either won or been in contention at provincials the past 4 years, adding a lot of pressure to this year's team. But they wouldn't have it any other way. They love the big stage.
It's just the adrenaline rush. I love that because they've got like the announcers announcing your name. You're looking down, and it's a really good time.
Definitely all the people in the team atmosphere, and lots of times we have the music, and it just really gets all the adrenaline pumping, and yeah, it's just a really great atmosphere.
The Lethbridge Orcas hope to give their head coach a fairy tale send-off. Matt Global Sports.
Thanks, Matt. The Orcas send 60 swimmers to provincials, the most of any club in the province. They hit the water starting tomorrow in Edmonton. Well, it was a long process and long overdue, but the Lethbridge Tennis Club now boasts a premier facility. After being shut down for 2 months early this summer, all 6 courts are now completely resurfaced and sit atop a fresh new base, the culmination of a nearly 4-year process to upgrade the courts for the first time in close to 30 years. It now creates a pristine environment for club members and allows the club to pursue other opportunities.
It's great. The surface is so much more manageable in terms of the playability and the consistency of how the balls come up off the surface and so on. So it's a lot more fun to play on these courts. We had some issues with our courts before, and so correcting those issues now, we feel very confident. It's a lot of fun to play here, and we'll also be looking at hosting some tournaments in the future, and with the new courts in the condition that they're in.
To celebrate, the tennis club is hosting a grand reopening Saturday at 11 a.m. The project was jointly funded by the city and the province, and representatives of both will be on hand. There will be contests and competitions for all ages and a barbecue. The club is located right behind the outfield wall of Spitz Stadium and can be accessed off of 6th Avenue South.